my beautiful albino monocled cobra. Hello, what's up, dude? Look at this. You see that thick head? This snake possesses fat venom glands, and venom glands that possess a venom more potent drop for drop than a king cobra, which we're actually going to be handling today. It's okay, relax. I'm a little hot, oh, don't bite my boots. To replicate anything like this. Because if you don't know what you're doing in a situation like that, Kevin will be latched onto your nose, and you wouldn't even see it coming. Oh, I didn't see you there. What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to my wildlife. I'm here at Chandler's Wild World, the facility I've been foraging since I was a little kid in kindergarten, drawing little designs in class. Little doodles, they said, draw a duck. I said, no, I'll draw a wildlife conservation facility. And they said, 8+. And I said, thank you, Miss Green. And she said, eat your snack. And I said, I don't want grapes. Anyways, check this out. Y'all think, what happened to the green mamba? Well, that's his geriatric uncle, the red aardvark. He's a bad mother lover. He gets the job done. You put him in neutral. You put the shifter down. You put it to the side. Woo! You're ready to go. Look, come take a look. We got rabbit speed for all you speed demons, and then we got tortoise because I'm a turtle farmer. Oh, that's reverse. That's reverse. Just gonna get off of that for a second. I just want to show you guys how much these fish in this pond now respect me as a human. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Look at all of them. Look at all of them in my kingdom. All these bluegill, tilapia. I'm so happy. Seriously, like, I'm living the dream, guys, and I can't thank you guys enough. This is the only reason I'm able to live here, enjoy my wildlife, is because of you guys. You took me from just being a wild child in Florida with my animals to full-fledged wildlife facility. I can't wait to share this with you guys. You guys don't even know what's coming for you. Let's go see what's going on with the fish. Oh, hey, Jake from Native Village. How you doing there? That's my buddy from Native Village. Grew up with him. See this? It looks like a rock, but it's not a rock. Hidden delights. Not that, this. Right in here, this is where I like to keep all the dog food and fish food. We got the Missouri, a little bit of dog food in there, nice mix. Get all these fish to come and eat. You guys hungry? Look at all this. The pacu in here are getting more and more comfortable, so they might actually come up to the dock right now and eat in front of us. Oh, the tilapia and bluegill like to feast. Even the soft-shell turtles and chicken turtles will actually come up and eat turtle food now, which is awesome. Last night we went out for a little bit of sushi last night, and we had leftovers. We took over our sushi, our fancy salmon roll, our spicy salmon roll, spicy fancy tuna roll. We dumped it all in here because when we're done with our sushi, we don't like to eat old sushi. We like to give that fresh leftovers to the fish, to the red-tailed catfish. What do you feed your fish? Comment below. Just have a look at all these happy fish. Comment below, are you excited to come to Chandler's Wild World? Not as a big tour bus or nothing, but eventually in the future, I want you to come to my place as a guest and enjoy these beautiful animals with me, because that's what it's all about. Getting the wild experience, not just seeing it in videos, but also seeing it in person, touching it, feeling wildlife. Let's see, where are the pocket? They gotta be here. They know, oh, there they are. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick them up. They're right here feeding right now. Look at this, big pacu. And you know what's crazy? The pacu we have in here are like 25 plus pounds to maybe around under 40. So they're like around that size. They're big looking pacu, but there are even bigger ones we can put in here. We're really gonna be trying to work on getting ourselves some 50-pound pacu in here. Like at least like a wolf pack of pacu, at least like 8 to 12. And then we're gonna have more red-tailed catfish. It's gonna be insane. Life's good. I got a lot of good news this week, and honestly, I'm pumped again. I was already pumped for my wildlife park, but now I'm even more pumped because I know no one's gonna stop me. I already knew nobody was gonna stop me, but now I know. And now I know that I can do what I please with my land. Bye, Jake from Native Village. Nice whip. Not as nice as the red aardvark. All right, we're gonna go see what's going on with Kevin the King Cobra. I'm gonna put all this stuff away real quick, and let's take the red aardvark into the sunset. Into the sunrise, because it's morning. The fish of my kingdom. Let's go. Whoa, don't be jealous, don't be jealous. Oh, you want me to start you up too? Okay, I'll start you up too. Come on, let me hear your purr! She's jealous. Alright, beautiful people. As you can see, life is vibrant. Life is beautiful. The rain's been hitting like crazy out here because before this it was real dry and everything was dying. Now everything looks vibrant and beautiful. My yard is flourishing with plants. I cannot wait to be able to walk through these woods and see giant crocodiles. It's gonna be so amazing. I can't wait to share that with you guys. Seriously, like 11-foot Nile crocodile, 7-foot Cuban crocodile, giant Siamese crocodiles, giant saltwater crocodiles. Who knows, maybe we can even get critically endangered gharial one day. Anything's possible. All we gotta do is put our minds towards it and do it for the right reasons. You guys wanna see a real cool croc? You guys haven't seen Anakin in a while. You wanna see Anakin the saltwater croc? Come on, do you wanna see Anakin the saltwater croc? Speak to me! That's what I like to hear! Let's go! What are you doing, Annie? Annie! Oh, guys, come look at him. He's getting big. This is Anakin, the saltwater crocodile. Crocodylus porosus, the largest reptile on our big, beautiful planet. And he's getting big. Remember, when we got him, he was a little bit smaller than this. He's not gonna grow like crazy fast, but you guys are gonna notice in the next couple of years, he's definitely gonna grow a little faster than our other crocodilians we've raised, like our caiman. Saltwater crocodiles have the capability to getting over 22 feet long, with the record being just over 22, actually 23 feet low long, the crocodile in the Philippines. Isn't that crazy to think that this little crocodile that came out of the egg around 6 inches long and an egg about that big can actually get over 20 feet long and be a known man-eater throughout the lands of Southeast Asia and Australia. You know, I miss Australia to bits and pieces, and one of the things I've been dying to do, which I've been planning with Ricky Mack from the Outback, is actually to go to a spot in northern Australia where the reefs usually have big saltwater crocodiles hanging out right over them. I would love to document saltwater crocodiles in the wild hanging over reefs in the ocean. I would love that so much. And Ricky and I are going to go do that, but obviously because of COVID, all those plans, all those big beautiful plans got pushed back. But believe me, all I want to do is swim in the wild with these big beautiful crocs. Is it safe to do? No, nobody should replicate anything I do, but it's for education. It's to show you guys what these animals are all about, how they function in the wild, how they function underwater. It's all a big learning curve for you guys to watch this happen. So if anything happens to me, you guys learn from it. Don't swim with crocodiles. So it's gonna be real fun. We got lots of cool plans coming up. Definitely can't wait to see these guys more so in the wild. Because remember, when we're in Australia, we actually got to see a couple of saltwater crocs, and I was able to call one in about 6-7 feet long. Call it in using the baby call I use, mimicking a young crocodilian in distress. So if it's a mother, it's gonna come and protect the babies, or if it's a male, an ornery male, it might look for a nice little appetizer, a little treat, because crocodilians, no matter what species, can actually be cannibalistic. So if they hear a little young crocodilian, they come in to eat it. Check out this clip of me calling in a saltwater crocodile back in Australia. There's the croc right over here? Yeah. Oh, let's go check it out.
Let's check it out.
It's my first wild saltwater crocodile. Oh, he's coming. He's coming with this.
Okay, go.
Look at him breaking through the petals. Here he comes. Look at that. The crocodile came in.
Okay, he'll come out of the water.
I speak crocodile. Mamma mia, that was such a good time. Snake here, snake there, cocodrilo in the water. It's such a good time. Ricky Mack from the Outback. He's not lame. He's not whack. He is the best. So never talk back. Anyways, beautiful people, we're gonna go put this little beautiful saltwater crocodile away. Anakin the saltwater croc. We're gonna stick him right back in his enclosure. He's out here inside the porch. He gets natural sunlight, and he's living the best life possible. He's eating rat pups, he's eating shrimp, croc chow, so he's getting all the good varied diet he needs for proper growth. I'm sweating bullets. It is humid, it is crazy, it is wild out here. But the one thing I will tell you, it is to be expected in my wild life. Here at Chandler's Wild World. Cue title. Make it shine. Yes. Guys, look at this. We got Mr. Bakes, the critically endangered Utila Island iguana, hiding right behind that branch. He thinks he's like a frilled dragon in Australia, hiding on the other side of the tree. I can't see him. Great technique for a lizard. What are you doing, buddy? He's looking a little bit dark in coloration, but don't get him wrong. He actually turns baby blue, one of the prettiest iguanas on the planet. This guy comes from the spiny tail iguana family, and the spiny tail iguana family is called Tenosaura. Tenosaura, out of all the different family members, the Utila Island iguana is the most critically endangered. So So this species is only found off of one island off of Honduras. It's called Utila Island. And if those animals on that island ever disappear from our planet, we will lose them forever. The only places you're gonna be able to get them are in captive situations, seeing them in their insurance colonies at different zoos. Honduras, the closest landmass to the Utila Island, is actually one of the best places for conservation for these animals because they breed the crap out of them, and they have breeding facilities where they have cages just full of babies. So it's really good. They're doing work, hard work to breed these animals and make sure we have good insurance colonies. What I want to do as well is get some females for this lucky boy and give him a nice big setup, set it up like the mangroves like they have it out in the wild, because these guys are actually nicknamed swamper iguanas living in the mangrove swamps. So we want to make sure he lives the best life possible. We've got a whole bunch of spring mix in here, lots of good stuff. We like to throw shrimp in there too, because these guys are known to chase down crabs and eat down crabs. So we want to make sure he gets a little bit of a crustacean diet. Take all this spring mix. You want to eat? You hungry? He's typically spooked when it comes to hand feeding. At the old facility at the outpost, he would actually eat on my hands, but he's a little scared right now. So we're just gonna put all that spring mix right there next to the bowl and in the bowl. He's gonna munch down on that. He's such a beautiful iguana. Mr. Bakes, my favorite guy. He's so good. You are such a good boy. Look, he's one with the environment. He's a stick. All right, nice and secure. You guys are probably thinking, oh, he's got to put locks on his cages because of his neighbors, because of all kinds of craziness going on around him. That's part of the reason, but mainly we want to make sure raccoons can't get inside this enclosure, because a raccoon would love to make a quick meal of him. Also, birds of prey. We're out in the middle of nowhere. We're out in wild Florida right now. So we've actually seen hawks hanging out at the top of this enclosure while Mr. Bakes is basking right here going, you can't touch me, no, like making fun of these birds, and he's got birds of prey like red-tailed hawks hanging up right up here, pecking at the chain and trying to get to him. So they're literally trying to eat him, and he's sitting there just sunbathing like, you can't touch me. So it's so cool. He knows, he's confident, he's nice and protected in that enclosure. We're definitely gonna give him a bigger enclosure. I think we're gonna do something like this. This is probably 10%, no, not even, this is like 5% of what his enclosure is going to really be. It's going to be huge, big, nice walking enclosure with several females to call his own. He's going to have a nice creek. We're going to plant some mangroves in there to make it like his natural habitat. And we're basically going to make him his own little Utila Island. Alright, beautiful people, we're in the Serpentarium. We're going to take care of some snakes. First, we got to put some snakes away. Yesterday, I was feeding a bunch of stuff. Some of my snakes have to be separated, like this big monocled cobra we've got. So I'm going to open up Big Bertha's enclosure. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. She's a little opaque right now, going through shed. She's got a rat in her belly, and so does this guy, or this lady in here. My beautiful albino monocled cobra. Hello, what's up, dude? You pooped in the box, I see. So let's be real gentle, because this guy has a meal, or this lady has a meal in her belly. Oh, let me have your tail, silly. Come here. Beautiful albino monocled cobra. I'm not big for morphs. I don't breed morphs or anything like that, but this is an animal that was gifted to me by a friend who retired from venomous keeping. So I love this snake to death. It's got sentimental value, and also it's just a great representative of what a cobra can be, cranky and defensive. Look at this. You see that thick head? This snake possesses fat venom glands, and venom glands that possess a venom more potent drop for drop than a king cobra, which we're actually going to be handling today. Relax, relax. Alright, we're just going to get this cobra back. Oh, relax, back into the cage. Gotta put the hook down for a second, but mission accomplished. There we go. Now the cobras will go back to cuddling. We're going to lock this up. We're going to be shifting some snakes around again, so some of the snakes that are in enclosures that might be a little bit too small, they're going to be getting bigger ones. We're shifting all the animals. We've been doing it last week. We're going to be doing it this week. Everyone's going to get bigger, badder setups as time goes on. That's all it's about. Like, I was living in a little garage, and now I live in a big house. Ziggy was living in a tiny little tub, and now she's living in an 8-foot tub. Like, we're just going up and up with everything. All right, so next we're going to be putting the Diamondback away. We've got one of the sibling Eastern Diamondbacks right here, hanging out, wanting some food. I fed you yesterday, relax. Actually, that's the male. And then we also have this enclosure that's free now of the puffing snakes. So I'm going to clean that up actually, probably today or tomorrow, and put one of the rattlesnakes in there, or both of the rattlesnakes in there. So they have more space, they can stretch out, because these guys are getting towards 4 feet long. They're growing like weeds. When I got them, they're little baby buzz butts with barely even a rattle on their tail. Let's see. What's up, dude? This is my female. Look how beautiful she is. That is a gorgeous representation of the eastern diamondback rattlesnake. What a beautiful snake, and also ready to go. Let's see. Ooh, gotta be careful with that rattle. We do not want to break that rattle. And also we gotta remember, there is a little bit of a meal inside that belly. Look at that snake. That is a badass rattlesnake. Just about 3.5, 4 feet long, a beast. I'm gonna open up the other enclosure, so we're ready to go. It's okay, relax, relax. I'm a little hot, ooh, don't bite my boots. See, that's why I like to wear these nice, heavy leather boots. So if the fangs of a venomous snake goes towards them, I'm not gonna get envenomation, or at least that's what I'm hoping for. Gotta be real careful. Those heat-seeking pits are making the snake watch every move of my hand. Come on. There we go. Oh, relax, relax. Nice and easy. Beautiful eastern diamondback. And this one looks just like the ones you find in the big cypress of South Florida. Makes me feel at home. I love the snake so much. Alright, right back in there. Back with your sibling. And eventually these guys will have a separate enclosure. Because they are related, I don't want them breeding. Look at that tail. Beautiful eastern diamondback. Gotta watch out for that brother. That brother is always ready for a meal, ready to strike out. Not a mean snake, but just really a hungry snake. Always ready to shoot out for a meal. Alrighty then, I'm a little sweaty, not because of the snakes, because of the temperature. We actually have a huge industrial mobile AC unit coming in today, so this snake house is gonna stay at perfect temp until we can get our big AC unit hooked up. It's gonna be good. We're going bigger, we're going better, every day, every week. New things, flex, flex, flex! Let's move this box out of the way. And we're going to be moving on to one of my favorite animals on the planet, Kevin! Kevin, what's going on, dude? Kevin, the Malaysian king cobra. He's looking good. He's definitely needing a nice soak. We're going to change out all of the mulch in his enclosure, give him a nice deep clean. Justina, we have a big cloth over her enclosure. I'm sick and tired of seeing this king cobra bash her head on the glass being defensive. Until we get her inside her nice big walk-in enclosure, this is how we're going to have her set up until then, because we don't want her beating herself up. She keeps hitting the glass in defense. When we get her nice big walk-in enclosure, she's not going to feel so defensive because she's going to have so many spots to hide. She's going to be able to get away from anyone at the front of the enclosure because her enclosure is going to be like 14, 15 feet deep and like 7 feet tall, 10 feet wide, so plenty of spaces to hide. Here in these enclosures, it's only about 3 feet deep. They don't feel like they have anywhere to go to, so they have to be defensive. That's why she's covered up. So now, what we're going to do is just take care of Kevin today. We've got a can full of water right over here. So we're good to go. He's going to soak in there. He's going to be real happy. Give him a nice big bath. And then we're going to clean out all that mulch, put him back in his enclosure, and it should be enrichment for the snake. Because all those new smells, all that new texture underneath his belly, it's good for him. His Jacobson's organ, the forked tongue that he uses to taste the air, it's going to be going off like crazy because all these new fresh smells from the mulch. It's enrichment for snakes. Fantastic. Anyway, so let's get this king cobra out. Let's see, where's my big snake hook? Here it is. Let me have my snake hook ready just to pull him out of the enclosure. Now remember guys, this is not something you would ever want to replicate. This is a very large venomous snake and you need lots of training, lots of experience, lots of years under your belt working with snakes like this to be able to handle them in the way that I do. Not saying I'm the only one on the planet who can do this kind of stuff. That's not true. There are plenty of dudes out there that can actually handle snakes like this with ease because they've been doing it so long. I just don't want anybody to try and replicate this without any experience thinking it's easy, because it's not. When you've been doing something your whole life, you can make it look like it's extremely easy. And that's king cobra handling and crocodilian handling for me. But I would never tell anyone to just go and try it out. For all the big badass dirt bikers out there, when they do these crazy jumps, do all these crazy tricks where they let go of the dirt bike and jump back on, they've been doing that since they were little kids. They would never recommend to anyone to replicate anything like this. Because if you don't know what you're doing in a situation like that, Kevin will be latched onto your nose and you wouldn't even see it coming. You gotta know the body language of these animals. You gotta have years and years of experience to pull off maneuvers like this. Also, knowing the individual personalities, because Kevin, compared to Justina, is not that bad, and I can get away with a lot more with Kevin. Come here, Kevin. Even though Kevin, if he really wanted to, he could light me up like a Christmas tree. All right, we're going to put him in the can of water to soak. Come on. Kevin, don't argue with me. Stay. Kevin, bath time's good for you, buddy. It's good for your skin. I'll get some olive oil for you. Hey, buddy, come here. Nice and easy, nice and easy. All right, I'll hold him just behind the head for a second. Come here. Come here, you big noodle. You big piece of spaghetti. Stay in there. Come here. There we go. Secure. All right, beautiful people, we're gonna clean up this mess. There's a little bit of digested python in the back. We're gonna scoop all this stuff out, get them fresh, clean mulch right here. Look at this. Look at this. We're gonna get them all clean mulch, no float, cypress mulch, the good stuff. Just make sure the snake has the best life possible in captivity. And that's why in a couple months he's gonna have a big, beautiful walk-in enclosure right here. I'm gonna be standing right here, and I'll be inside his enclosure with this big king cobra, walking up to the glass to present him to you guys, to get you guys up close and personal with these snakes. I'm sorry, I'm really hot, I'm sweaty right now. When's that AC unit supposed to get here? Get the clean stuff out of here! All right, guys, we're gonna get out all this cypress mulch. Oh my goodness, I didn't see this little gem. Look at this. Kevin shut off just one single belly scale. Look at that. That just goes across his belly or maybe lower portion of his body. Look at that. That's probably near his tail. Look how wide it is. That's actually the width of his tail. Isn't that insane? Oh, that's his cloaca scale. Never mind. Okay, so we're gonna get right in there, take out all this mulch, and I'll see you guys in a split. Just a little bit over there. Perfecto, my friends. A nice, beautiful, cleaned up enclosure, fresh mulch for enrichment for the snake, and also a big, fresh bowl of H2. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna put this right back in the enclosure. There we go. Nice fresh water for Kevin. Let's get him back inside. Let's get the glass to the proper side so it's easy to close. We're not dealing with the big king too much. And let's see how he's doing. Kevin! How's my boy doing? Hello! You're so beautiful in every single way. Words can't describe how you make me feel. Ophiophagus, Hannah. I love Kevin so much. You look at him and he's almost like a big rat snake looking around, but he is not. He's got huge venom glands, and this is the longest venomous reptile on our big, beautiful planet. I'm gonna guide him right inside his enclosure, nice and easy. We don't have to stress him out or anything. He calmly knows where to go, and he doesn't cause a fuss. I've had this king cobra for over 3 years. We've built up a great relationship. He knows I'm not a threat, but also he's still a wild animal, and I've always got to be ready for anything. Look at him, he's like, oh, this tastes so nice. Oh, it's so fresh. Ooh, it's nice and humid. All right, I'm gonna close this up so he doesn't try to bite me in the face. Good boy. All right, beautiful people, if you want to grab your own Chandler's Wildlife merchandise, go to chandlerswildlife.com and you'll be able to be sexy like me. Ooh! And you guys can get your wildlife merchandise. Show up to this June 26th CROC Fest at the Lowry Park Zoo in Tampa. You guys are gonna be able to help support crocodile conservation just by showing up, paying for a ticket, and you're helping support the critically endangered gharial of India, a beautiful species that used to be found in Pakistan and other countries, but now it's only found in 2 spots in India. It's critically endangered and needs our help. So this CROC Fest, let's raise over $100,000 for the critically endangered gharial. Let's go to CROC Fest, buy your tickets right now. Link below right here. Buy your tickets and you're supporting the critically endangered gharial. Free food, free drinks. There's an auction. It's going to be a good time at the Lowry Park Zoo, the Tampa Zoo. There's going to be actual gharial there. There's going to be a feeding demonstration. So I'm going to see gharial myself for the first time. It's going to be amazing. I just can't wait. You guys are going to have a great time. I'm literally not doing like an official meet and greet, but yeah, basically a meet and greet. What am I saying? If you guys come to CROC Fest and pay for a ticket, I'm going to be hanging out there. I'll be drinking with Ruth. We'll be hanging out with Justin, Tyler, Savannah, Bowen. Everyone's going to be there. It's going to be a good time. Come out to CROC Fest June 26th in 2 weeks. This month. Buy your tickets right now. Link below. Everybody, buy a ticket. Wear your Chandler's Wildlife merch to the event. And let me know what you came for. Conservation, preservation, dirt bikes, and crocodiles. And also check us out on Patreon for exclusive content not seen anywhere else. If you go on Patreon and support us there, you're supporting our big goal of our wildlife park. Thank you guys so much. I love you so much dearly. You make my life wonderful. Stay passionate, stay beautiful, and most of all, stick to what you love. Never let anyone get in the way of that. Do what makes you happy in life. Because at the end of the day, 60, 100 years of life, it's really not a lot of time. Time goes by quick. Do what you want to do.